It's the year 2023 and Satellarknights are tier 1 yet again. Intro! And welcome back guys to my channel, Satellarknight here, and I am here to guide you through the stars, no pun intended, on how to play this deck properly. I'll be doing a combo video, a test hand, and then a few more things sprinkled in here and there. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button guys, leave a comment down below, let me know if you're enjoying my comment. Let's get us up to 1,000 subscribers, I know we can do it, and this deck will get me there. I know a lot of you guys have seen what test hands are up to this point. You know, I show you a bunch of combos, you guys are like, oh, this is the best thing ever. And I know that you guys have been watching other YouTube videos, other YouTubers, self-proclaimed, everywhere. It's everywhere. Turn skip, turn skip, turn skip. I will show you the turn skip. However, that is not the only strategy that the Satellarknights are known for, which is why I feel like that this respect on this deck is so high. This deck can actually set up boards. This deck can break boards. It can do way much more than just a turn skip. But just for the sake of it, I will show you the turn skip. And after that, I'll show you a different board, what it looks like. So let's get right into it, guys. So what you're gonna need for the turn skip essentially is just a 2-card combo. You're gonna need the Neb and then a new copy of the Liren. Both of them are pretty amazing cards. I mean, the artwork on these are just straight up beautiful. I mean, you can tell why I'm such a huge fan of Satellarknights. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna first normal summon the Neb, and then you're gonna chain summon Liren on effect on the normal summon of the Neb. On the summon, you're gonna go chainlink 1 the Neb to search, chainlink 2 Liren to actually summon itself, my bad, chainlink 2, and then Liren effect will resolve to search a spell card from your deck, a Constellar spell card. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna end up adding Unukalai off of the Neb, and you're gonna add Skybridge off of Liren. From this point, you're gonna go into your brand new XC in Caduceus. Okay, Caduceus effect, when it's summoned, it gets to recycle cards from your graveyards, but since we don't have anything, you're not gonna be activating that effect yet. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna banish, activate his effect to banish Sheraton from the from your deck, thus activating Caduceus effect as part of Sheraton's, which lets you search for a copy of Caduceus. Caduceus effect triggers then, and then lets it special summon itself if there's a Constellar monster on the field, which Caduceus is. Surprise, surprise. Then you activate Caduceus' effect, that lets you add a Constellar spell card. In this case, we're going for the new Constellar Tellarknight spell card. From this point, you're gonna go ahead and activate the Constellar by summoning Unukalai, in turn dumping, activating Unukalai's effect to send to the graveyard your new copy of Altairn. And then that's essentially all you need for this to get the turn skip going. From this point, you're gonna activate Skybridge. You're gonna send your Caduceus to the back to the deck to spin, and then you're gonna bring out your copy of Altair. And this is where things start getting nutty. Okay, Altair resolves as chainlink 1, and then Altairn, the names are too close, as chainlink 2. So Altair will bring back the Neb, up to you, whichever you want to bring, and Altairn will special summon itself. So there you go, just like that you have 5 materials. Now, what you want to do here is you're going to go back into your Caduceus with 5 materials attached to it. This time you're gonna activate the Caduceus effect to recycle 1 Tellarknight card, 1 Tellarknight spell, and then 1 Tellarknight monster, which these 2 are. So these are already recycled back to your hand over here. Then you're gonna overlay with M7's effect on top of Caduceus. So now you have 6 materials attached. And the last but not least, you're gonna activate Constellarknight Tellarknights, which brings Ptolemaeus to your side of the field. Notice 7 materials. That's how you guys achieve this. You detach 7 materials off of Ptolemaeus. Now you skipped your opponent's turn. What happens next? You end your turn, now it comes back to you. You draw for turn, evenly matched. That's pretty funny, even though we don't need that card at the moment. That's pretty good. Now you get to play again. So what you do here is you Skybridge yet again. So Skybridge will send Ptolemaeus back into the deck, and that will bring out another copy of Altair. Altair's effect will resolve, summoning the Neb, and the Neb's effect, and then the Neb will do later. Altair into the Neb, and then Altair hits the field. With this effect, you get to go ahead and search yet again. You can either search for Vega to go into 2 again, or you can activate or you can activate Constellar Tellarknights again. It's up to you. I'll go ahead and add with Vega. With the Neb. I guess the other play that you could have done is you could have won. No, this is fine. At this point, you're gonna go ahead and perform your first summon. You're gonna normal and you're gonna special on top. So now you have 5 materials again, and you're gonna do the whole combo all over again. You're gonna go into 5 materials. You're gonna bring out Caduceus. Caduceus is gonna activate. Where is it? Where's my Caduceus? The Skybridge did. Where'd he go? Okay, you're gonna go into Caduceus again. Caduceus effect. You're gonna overlay on top with Caduceus effect. You're gonna go ahead and recycle again. M7 and Skybridge back to you in your hand. And then you're gonna overlay M7 again on top, and then with Tellarknights you're gonna activate Telemachus effect. Detach, recycle, redo over and over and over again. It's such a headache for everyone, but it works and it's great, and it's a great thing that Tellarknights can do. But I'm here to tell you that's not all they can do. You know, you can, if somehow you don't open up with those ideal boards, there's a different strategy that you can play, and I'll show you an example. Alright, so now we're going to try and do a different combo. So essentially for this combo, what you're going to need is a copy of Sheraton and a copy of your Lyran. Lyran's such a great card. And then we'll have a Bestial on the side. So this is a different version of a board. So you normal summon Sheraton, Chainlink 1 and then Chainlink 2 Lyran. So this will add Caduceus to your hand. Thank goodness my voice is back. I was feeling horrible, guys. Okay, so now that Sheraton's effect is activated and Caduceus is in your hand, Lyran activates, bring in, I'm going to keep this off to the side because it's bring in either Tellarknights or you want to bring the Skybridge. I choose to bring Tellarknights with this one. You're going to special summon Caduceus. Caduceus effect will add Twinkle. You're going to activate Twinkle to your Sheraton, becoming a level 4. Now here's where the fun begins. You go into 2. You go Caduceus. Caduceus effect, you're going to banish your Unukalai. In order to send... So Unukalai is banished. And now you're going to send your Lyran to the grave. Okay? So now that Lyran's in the grave, you're going to go ahead and special summon your M7 on top, and then Lyran effect triggers, bringing it back onto the field. And from here, what you want to do is you're going to activate... I wish we had another Constellar, but we do not. What we do is you're going to go... Should I use this now? Thinking here. If I go here, I don't have to trigger... So let's say I don't trigger her effect, okay? You go Constellar, tell her, because you want to save this for later. She'll come back with this effect. And then what you want to do now is you want to overlay on top into Deltaros. Deltaros effect to self-pop. Sorry, Deltaros. And that will bring out your Altair, the OG Tellarknight. So Altair is on the field, effect to resolve, bring back Deltaros. Now, here's where it gets nutty. This is where you start doing link plays. You're gonna link away Deltaros and Altairin. Let's send them to the grave. You want to make sure I think you want to make sure you want to do Altairin just because you want to bring her back to the field with her own effect. That's why I wanted to use her with the Tellarknights, Tellarknights. So out comes, I can't see it. Out comes your Isolde. I'm gonna bring this lower so you guys can see. So Isolde is out to the field. Let me just move these lights a little bit for you guys. There. Isolde is out on the field now. Isolde is out onto the field. You go Isolde effect, Deltaros effect. So Deltaros will bring out another Tellarknight. You can go the Neb for follow-up. Isolde will add you a Satellarknight that you cannot use this turn, which is fine. We're gonna go for Liren, so she'll be to your hand. And then you're gonna resolve your card that's in your graveyard, your Alteran, to come back because you special summon a Satellarknight. This is why I wanted to keep her there. Now, don't forget Isolde's effect. You get to send a spell card from your deck to the graveyard, and then you get to special summon a warrior monster with the level of the same. So we're gonna send Living Fossil, just one equip spell, and we're gonna special summon your what do you call it? Infernoble monster. Okay, this is where you go into another link play, and let's go here. Link off yet again. We're gonna go into IP Masquerena. From this, I mean, you see where the things are trending already. You're gonna go into another link, into either Appaloosa, or in my case, into your Magnite Crusadia. So that's one tower on the board. Now, this is where you go for a second tower. You go into your infamous Gaga 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 Magician. Activate Gaga Gaga Magician effect. I think it's one, yeah. Detach a material, you get to special summon Deltaros yet again. His effects are negated, so it doesn't matter. But from here, you go into your card that no one seems to be playing anymore, and that's Utopic Draco Future. So now you have two big boys onto the field, but your turn does not end there. No, my friend. Because of the fact that you used Infernoble's effect that gets you Living Fossil back into your hand, so you have options here. You can either activate Living Fossil, bring back another level 4, and go into another rank 4 play, ending up with Diamond on the field, which kind of locks monster zones all of in its own. Or what I like to do is probably hold on to this and use a Drew Swarm, or if you have a Magnemut, that's actually the better play. So Magnemut, let's say this Drew Swarm, fine this time. He hits the field, you banish a random light or dark, let's go Liren. And now you synchro away into your Chaos Angel. And Board State is a card that cannot be destroyed, unaffected by monsters' activated effects. This guy's undestructible because of IP Masquerena, and then you got a monster effect negator. It's strong, guys. It's pretty strong, to say the least. This board is insane, and I know there are more spices that I can cook with down the line. This is just two cards. I mean, these can be imperms in hand. This can be other cards that I have not yet, played. But I'm gonna do. This is the combo that I actually like going into. It's actually giving me great results, and I suggest that you guys explore that option. Now, I want to show you what an actual hand looks like. I'm gonna be doing a lot of mixing and a lot of talking while I do this. By the way, I am pissed at Konami. I mean, they have one job. You would think with the new set, Satellarknights being featured in it, they will give us a Starlight on the Satellarknight. I mean, the name is in there. Starlight, Satellarknight, what are Satellarknights represent? Stars. Always someone in Konami dropping the ball every single time, and yet I am not surprised. I've also seen a crazy spice. I don't know if you guys have seen this video of this guy combining Satellarknights with super heavies. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna test that out later, but for right now, this is the deck that I'm using. I'm happy with it, and let's see what we can do going first. So we're gonna draw our 5 cards. Nikolai, Vega, evenly matched, Drew Swarm, and another copy of Drew Swarm. Okay, so not the best hand, but something we can still work with. I'm going to show you what board we're going to end up with. We're going to summon your Vega and turn special summon Unukalai, sending our Altai, how do you say her name? Altairan. I like Altair more. I don't know why they made it so close with Altair. You're going to go into your Link 4, into your Caduceus effect. You're going to banish, it's almost always going to be Sheraton. You're going to banish Sheraton to bring back your Caduceus, okay? Caduceus will special summon itself. In turn, you get the special summon Altairan. Caduceus effect will get you the new spell card into Satellarknights. Maybe I won't use Altairan. I keep forgetting. You guys remind me, okay? Next time. You're gonna activate Satellarknights. That's how you're gonna bring back Alteran. You don't want to use her upper effect. So, a few plays we can go here. I mean, we're gonna go into that same play just to prove on the consistency. We're gonna go into M7 into Deltaros, M7 and then effect into Deltaros. Or if you know you're playing a dark deck, guys, I kid you not, it is possible to put diamond, slap diamond on top of M7 with like 5 materials attached to it. I've done it before, I'll post a video later. But this guy with like 6 materials attached to it, there's no way a dark deck is playing around it. Unless they have an imperm. I mean, who plays imperm nowadays? But yeah, anyway. So Deltaros onto the field. Self-pop. Self-explanatory. I mean, this is another way to get... I mean, technically, you guys, I just want you to know this, that if you have 4 Satellarknights on the field, you can still technically skip your opponent's turn. Because, remember, Satellarknight attaches a Satellarknight to itself at the end of the turn. So all your opponent has to do is draw, and Satellarknight can ditch 7 and then just end your opponent's turn right there. But anyway, Altair brings back Deltaros again. We're gonna link into Isolde. Isolde effect. Actually, Isolde chain 1, Deltaros chain 2. Deltaros, let's bring back the Neb. The Neb gets us Liren into the hand. Liren has not been used to be honest. But and then this guy can get us a nice follow-up and then another Altair. So what you want to do here is you're going to trigger effect. Special summon this guy by sending Living Fossil back to your hand. And all of a sudden you have a full hand yet again for follow-up. I don't know how else to put it. The deck is mad consistent. Mad consistent. Go into 2 here. I can see that I didn't use Liren effect. I mean Altair in effect properly, but that's okay. You go here. You can go either Appaloosa, 1600 attack, but a monster effect negated nonetheless. Or you can go into this guy, which I like to do. And then here, you go 2. Gaga Magician. Detach 1. Ah, this actually works. You detach 1. Use special Deltaros. Alternate with chain. And special summon itself. Nice. We found a way, boys. We found a way. We go 2 here. Into your Draco Future. And then banish to special. Synchro away. Guys, you wanna know a secret? I can do more than 1 Chaos Angel. I mean, I don't have one because, you know, I'm broke. But technically, your Living Fossil is still live. I mean, you could go Living Fossil, and if you have a different Bestial in hand, which in a lot of cases you will, you can go for double Chaos Angel. A lot of people, I get mixed reviews. They're like, don't commit too much to this board. I mean, this just has to be kaiju. But then, like, all the boards can be just randomly, you know, negated or destroyed by kaijus. I mean, I don't know what board won't get destroyed by kaijus, unless you run in that expulsion lock. Which, should I do a ban list prediction video? Will you guys enjoy that? Okay, last one, and then we'll call it a day. This is becoming a long video, guys. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we draw another Bestial, Altair, Deneb, and Caduceus. Back in the day, this deck would be sad, but right now it's a pretty good contender. Summon the Neb, effect. The Neb into your Liren. You know what? I don't even need to do Liren. I'll do freaking Vega. I feel like Vega doesn't get enough shine in here. Okay, you go Satellarknight, Satellarknights, special summon, probably gonna regret that, but this is if you're playing against, let's say you're playing against Dark Monsters. Let's just make that interesting. Let's say you know you're playing against Dark Monsters. You're gonna go 3 to Caduceus. You're gonna lay M7 on top. I mean, you can activate this guy's effect to special itself, which I can. And then you're gonna use this effect to bring out diamond on top with 5 materials, which is pretty good. And then Audacious effect. And what do you want to add? You want to add Twinkle just to get it out of the deck. Yeah, Twinkle. I mean, you're sitting on this. You're pretty happy. You wait for follow-up, and then you're good. You have a Bestial in hand, and then you have an unblockable, almost indestructible guy. I was thinking about running that equip spell that equips to Satellarknights. I forget the name, but if you guys know it, drop it in the comments down below. It boosts them by 500. Oh god, and then makes them basically unaffected by anything. So, I mean, that's pretty interesting. That's pretty cracked if you ask me. I think I'm gonna look into that. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I know this was like a weird video. I don't usually do this, but you know how I feel about this deck, and I thought I'd share it with you, share the knowledge, share the goo. Leave a comment down below if you enjoy this type of content. I will leave you with your thoughts, and have a good night, guys. I'll see you later.